English in Spain to foreign students. The opportunity's there. I won't say it's all straightforward. I won't say it's all easy. I will say it's worth getting your certification first. I'm doing a TESOL course at the moment. It's cost me £209, 120 hours, and it's online. The course itself is more of a to point you in the right direction than actually teach you to teach. That is part of the problem with the course. Is it's written as if you know what you're doing. What I mean is, when I did carpentry, my city and guild, I was already a carpenter. I went to do my course because if you did your certification, you get paid more. So I went there and I basically flew through the course because I just wanted the paperwork. It seems to be written that way. What you find with the TESOL is you're discussing something in part 1 that you haven't learned about till part 5 because it's an assumption you already know. The problem with the English language is we already do know, but we don't know why we know. It's actually our language, being a native speaker. So a lot of the things you'll learn will make sense later, but it's a natural thing for us. So a lot of this stuff you've never actually really covered. You know, you never needed to learn some of this stuff because it's native. But what I recommend is get your course done before you come to Spain. What else do I want to do? Use Google, use the YouTube to get you through your course. Then when you finish your course, do what I'm going to do once my course is finished, is go back through it all and break it all down with YouTube videos and everything and make sure I'm 100% on everything, because it's easy to absorb it. Regurgitating it and teaching to other people is much, much harder. So don't just assume I've got my certificate, that's all I need. You don't. You need to get structured, you need to put planners together, etc. for teaching English, and depending on your students, you'll have different things to do. Now, the opportunities in Spain. The schools, I believe, want people about August and sometimes in January. I think the big problem in Spain is a lot of the schools don't like to give out permanent contracts. So after the Christmas holidays, a lot of teachers don't bother going back because they might have got other work elsewhere, or they treat the company the same way the companies treated them. They don't owe them any loyalty. They didn't pay them for their holiday pay. So in January there can be an influx of opportunities for academies and whatever. Be wary of language schools that specialise in that, because a lot of them do have bankruptcy issues and stuff. Just shop around. Get yourself in the newspaper, get yourself in the free ads, etc., and advertise for teaching English. Get yourself one-to-one students. You'll probably make as much money, if not more money, and very likely it's a bit more flexible. If you can get a normal job in a Spanish school, it's normally for about 25 hours a week, and then the rest of the time is like marking books, etc. So it gives you about 40-hour a week, the same as you would in the UK. But the contracts are normally 25 hours, but they'll actually pay you for the extra as well, because they're expecting you to do that, you know, at home or whatever. The jobs themselves, Barcelona, Madrid have a lot of opportunities. Some of the more remote places have some opportunities, but you need to search for them online in advance. What other advice can I give on that? Oh, places like Benidorm, that sort of, you know, the bigger places seem to have plenty of work. There's at least 5 people I know in the Benidorm area that are teaching English. The other side of this is Skype. You can teach online. You can teach to not only people in Spain, but all over the world. There's a lot of online teaching. I'm currently working with one in Singapore that has students for what do you call it? Vietnam. So there is work out there, and the rates vary considerably. The Vietnam stuff is about $10 an hour because it's Asian rates. It's not great, but at the same time, for me, when I first start my teaching, I'm quite happy just to break in easily and get to grips with actually teaching people. So I'd much rather get in the process of getting in the right state of mind, gaining the experience. There is some language exchanges they'll do it for free, so you can actually come to Spain and you can teach somebody English, they can teach you Spanish, but at the same time you're gaining experience as a English teacher, so it can actually help you with your teaching, and they can't really complain because they haven't paid for it. But the rates generally in Spain are about 12 to 20 euros an hour. You will get some places that will only pay about 7, but it's all depends on where you are and what you're willing to take and what they're willing to pay. But yeah, teaching English is one of those roles that you can do quite easily, and you'll pick up work somewhere. The main thing is getting that TESOL certificate to show that you're actually skilled in what you're doing, but also that just gets you started. Be aware of that. Thanks for watching.